When I first heard about indoor pollution and how bad it actually is, I was shocked. So air filters or air purifiers are of the essence, to say the least. I got myself one years ago. Well, this is actually a DIY of mine, but it's huge, it's bulky, it's outdated. So let me show you a way nicer one. This one has a super small form factor. It can still basically do the same. Actually, it can do just a bit more and it's actually simpler to use. It has the newest tech and trust me, this will massively improve your indoor air and with that, your health. Got the new drip from Jafanda. This is the JF180, a 3-in-1 desktop air purifier. By the way, if you're interested already, then check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you. And now, let's check it out. So here we have the box. That's the front, that's the top right here, that's the back. It's a slight variation. It can filter all sorts of stuff, of course. Here we have this side, yes, and this side with the filtration stack and the specs, and the bottom is just blank. So let's open it up. On top we have the manual inside of this bag. So let's see, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there we have it. As you saw, a beautiful and detailed manual. Love to see that. And the device itself is protected. Really nice. And here we have it. On the bottom of this package we also have we have pads, 4 of these aroma pads for holding the essence, the oil or whatever it is. And here we have the power brick. So let's check the specs. There we go. I will need a connector for the EU socket, but no problem. Looking good. Fairly long cable as well. That's around 2 meters. And here we have the connector. So let's remove the wrap. So, and here we have it. Done with the unboxing, and now let's get to my first impressions and then to a close overview. Wow, look at that. That's an interesting design. It's actually beautiful. The housing is white. It has, well, let's start with the front. So we have this blue fabric. Looks like a fairly bright sheen, right? Then right here we have this dial right here. Oh my goodness, the dial is feeling super well. High quality dial right there, love it. This is the front. And here we can see one of these aroma pads, and we have this tray right here. Then on the side we have this housing with tons and tons of holes, and this is of course for the airflow. Branding on top. We have this on the back. All right, actually, let's do it right now. So we have the filters in here. We can just slide them out. That's amazing for cleaning. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. We'll check that out in detail in a second. No, actually the other way around, because yeah, definitely. Yes, okay. The other one, the build quality is amazing. Feels super premium. Premium parts, premium injection molds. It's flawless. Smooth edges, everything is perfect. We have also this inside. And lastly, on the bottom, we can see the feet. They have a, well, they look like wood, but this is actually rubber. So this is perfect for any surface. It's stable, it's sturdy, won't scratch up the surface. Yeah, now let's take a close look. So as we just saw, underneath the sidewall, underneath the holes are 2 filters, 1 on each side. Nice looking text on the side as well. 4 nice rubber feet on the bottom, branding on top. We already saw all of that. If you press here, then you can remove this aroma pad. It's a solid mechanism and you can easily press it. You don't need to hold it in place or something like that. Great feet. This is a great unit, I already like it. We also have the info right here, 24 volts in. And now let's take a close look. So again, we have this on the inside, the 2 clips and the note and more info here. So we already unpacked the filters, of course, but let's check one out in detail. So on this is so cool. So we have this honeycomb structure, and inside here are these little carbon pellets, I suppose. Active carbon filter, you know, they will take up the smells. That's what this is for. And then on the other side we have a mesh, and underneath the mesh we have the usual HEPA filter, of course, to filter out even the smallest particles from the air. That is so cool. So yeah, first of all, it will pass through the mesh. This will hold up the large particles. You can vacuum all the residue on here. Then the fine dust will get stuck in the HEPA filter, of course. And on this side, it will filter out the smell. Right on. Pretty cool. And inside here, it's hard to see probably, but actually inside here is the fan. And you can also use this without the filters. You can also just use this as a bladeless fan. So that's pretty genius. So yeah, it's a really nice looking and compact unit. So not bad, right? And now let's give it a test. Plug right here on the bottom. Decent cable length, easy, and there we go. So let's see, we have the dial right here. So let's turn it on. Oh, sweet. Max fan speed. Ooh, wow, it has a nice curve. So it will take a bit of time. It will regulate slowly. I love that. And here you can see the light. Oh, sweet. And down here we also have, first of all, we have the filter reset. When this one goes red, you know you have to exchange the filters. And then you have the light button right here. And this is a touch button. And you will also get audio feedback. And with this you can control the light basically. So the rainbow fade, and when you tap it, then you will basically lock the color in place. And you can also just turn it off. So again, you have the rainbow, just need to wait. Oh, green is looking good too. And that's that. Super simple, super intuitive. On the lowest setting, it is almost completely silent, but you can definitely feel quite a good airstream going through. It's dead silent. It's crazy. Yeah, and if we want to use an oil or something like that, just put it in here. Let's try the lowest setting. Yeah, as you can hear, it's pretty much dead silent, but it's still producing a nice stream of air. Damn, that is crazy. Totally silent. Then on the middle, that's the noise level in the mid setting. And lastly, full power. It will ramp up nicely, and there we go, full power. I can see myself using this on the lowest setting. For sure, no noise whatsoever, but still quite a lot of air actually. Good stuff, and now let me tell you all about the specs and the features. This device has a dual intake, so it can suck in the air from both sides. It will come out from the front, of course. So we have that dual in technology. We have a 3-stage filtration system. You can also use it as a bladeless fan, as you saw. The airstream is quite phenomenal on the high setting. You can use this device as an aromatherapy machine, and it also has a little ambient light. If you have a fan at home, you will know that dust always accumulates on the fan blades. It's a breeding ground for bacteria. It looks nasty. It's just not healthy, and this is really troublesome for people that suffer from allergies. This will not happen with this one, of course. Moreover, if you're allergic or something like that, or sensitive, essential oils or the mentioned aromatherapy, they might help the condition. And compared, if you would just use, these sticks, with this you will, diffuse the oil and spread it around in the air way quicker. So this is actually genius for this. 3-in-1, it's an air purifier, a bladeless fan, and an aromatherapy diffuser at the same time. It's cleaning the air with high efficiency, dual in technology for 40% higher purification efficiency. It removes particles, pollutants, smog, pollen, all of that stuff. Thanks to the HEPA filters, it acts as a bladeless fan that will provide you only with cleaned and fresh air. It's super easy to replace the filters, as you saw. Just open it up, pull it out, new one in, boom. And you can also adjust the light with just a press of a button, as you saw. So with this, you will get a way better air, a way better indoor climate. So this is basically a one-stop solution for all air problems. It will move and clean the air. It acts as a fan, and it can also make it smell better. As I said, we have a 3-stage filter as well. We have the pre-filter, this mesh. Then we have the HEPA filter, and then we have the activated carbon filter. And thanks to this amazing tech, you will always get a fresh breeze and breathe only fresh and sweet air. And lastly, the design is just right. This will fit in every living situation. If you ask me, this is looking like a piece of art. Some say that this is the cutest purifier ever, but this reminds me kind of like of a retro radio. By the way, it's currently on the lowest setting. And it's dead silent. I love it. Super intuitive to use. You just have one control knob to control everything. Well, and you also have the light button. And the filters, they actually last super long, and it's super tiny and super portable. And lastly, here are all the specs. So yeah, this is a cool product. I like the design, I like the tech, I like the capabilities. This is definitely a recommendation from my side. And there are also different designs, different colors available for this front piece right here. But yeah, all in all, pretty dope device. So as you saw, this is a neat looking air purifier with the latest tech, and definitely a must have if you're into healthcare and health prevention like me. Just like clean food and clean supplements, clean air is also of the essence. It's super important if you want to keep your body working optimally. With the small form factor, this can easily fit in any living situation. Great specs, great features. It can do so many things. It can even improve your indoor odor and ambient lighting. And that's why this air purifier is definitely drippy. Check out the product links in the description. If you're interested, I will list and link the best deals for you. But before you go, smash that like button, then subscribe, ring the bell and click all to never miss amazing Tech Magnet videos. That's it for this one. Enjoy your day and I will see you soon.